insufficient. No. Of course. The ingredient was life, and it has so willingly come.
Festus the Leechlord will come to Total War Warhammer 3 on August 23rd as a legendary lord in the new Champions of Chaos Lord Pack. But who is he and how will he play in the game? Well, Dr. Festus, as he is known, is a deranged devotee of Nurgle who pledged a lifetime of service to the Plague God in return for his forbidden knowledge. He goes to war with only the intention of furthering his revolting studies of sickness, ailments, and plagues, and now how to spread them. It's far better to die on the battlefield than to be captured for one of the Doctor's experiments to further his studies. Having long forgotten his Hippocratic oath, Festus can be found concocting a variety of horrific potions and unleashing spells from the lore of Nurgle, both of which allow him to manipulate the battlefield in insidious ways. While his healing elixirs ability replenishes the hit points of himself and his own combatants, the Harbinger of Pestilence ability instead deals damage to enemy combatants. Yet there's a catch. Both act like toggleable passive abilities that are mutually exclusive to use, meaning only one of them can be active at a time, and you'll have to choose between healing yourself and harming others. For faction effects, any of Festus's vassals gain poison attacks and help spread Nurgle's corruption. Festus himself can brew plagues just like Kugath Plaguefather, and he gets plus 25 souls when a plague is spread. Wherever Festus goes, plagues will last 3 turns longer with his local armies, and he gets an additional plus 25% to his battle healing cap, which makes sense, as obviously he's going to be a very tanky guy with a lot of healing abilities, so you wouldn't want to waste all those extra numbers. And that is the rough idea of who Festus is and what his abilities will be. It's not much information to go on, as this blog post was short and sweet, but it does get the point across. Each of the individual lords coming up in the Champions of Chaos DLC will clearly get their own individual trailers. In this video, you'll notice that the Creative Assembly has decided that Festus is Scottish in this case. I'm guessing this is because he was originally from Nordland, which was northern Germany, which would technically give him like a Danish or Swedish accent, but I suppose the Swedish chef would sound a bit silly, and since Karl Franz already uses an English accent, giving him a northern Scottish accent makes some sort of sense. His artistic interpretation, though, is pretty much on the money with what we've seen from the miniatures from Game Workshop. No nose and a giant Gorder sack swinging below his jaws like a giant single testicle. It's not pretty, but then again, what in Nurgle is? The promotional image that released alongside Festus also gives us a first look at what appears to be a specifically Nurgle spellcaster and a few marked Nurgle units, none of which are quite as bloated and pus-filled as many of you may be looking for, but only time will tell if there are other designs more in line with fan expectations that are yet to be revealed. Look for the 2 remaining Chaos Lords to be revealed in the coming weeks, who are likely going to be Village the Curseling and Valkia the Bloody, but only time will tell if everyone's predictions will turn out to be true. Until then, I'm Cody Bonds, and this has been Total War News. Thanks for watching.